Hi Taurus, welcome to your September 2023 energy reading. My name is Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. If you are new here, welcome. I will be providing general energy readings on a monthly basis, if nothing else. As you may or may not know, we currently have 7 planets in retrograde: Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, Venus, Mercury, Uranus, and Chiron. And we have a full moon in Pisces happening on August 30th/31st, depending on where you are in the world. It is currently August 28th as I'm recording this. I cannot believe that we are at the end of August, the end of summer, at least in the Northern Hemisphere. And yes, as I mentioned, we have a lot of planets in retrograde, so things have been chaotic. So Taurus, I hope you are taking care of yourself. I have been doing my best to stay grounded, which has not been easy, and focusing on self-care and resting as much as possible. As I mentioned, this will be a energy reading for September for the Taurus Collective. It is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit that is not yours. And if you are interested in a personal reading, I will link my website below where you can check out my offerings. I have a few different options for pre-recorded readings or a live one-on-one, depending on what you're looking for. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna pull 5 cards for the overall energy, and then we will pull clarifiers to go a little bit deeper, and then we'll close it out with a card from the Mother Earth Mandala Oracle. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Please help me in pulling clear and accurate messages for the Taurus Collective for September. What messages do you have, Spirit, for Taurus for the month of September? Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides, for providing me with a clear and accurate reading for the Taurus Collective for the month of September. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. That one went flying. All right, sorry, guys. I got this new tarot cloth, which I love, but, you know, sometimes it can take a bit to get like flattened out, etc. So bear with me. Thank you, angel, spirits, and guides. What messages do we have for Taurus for the month of September? Thank you, angel, spirits, and guides. What messages do we have for Taurus for September? What messages do we have for Taurus? Thank you, angel, spirits, and guides. Messages we have for Taurus. Two more cards, Spirit. Ooh, that was 3. 2 more cards, Spirit, for Taurus for September. Card for Taurus, please, Spirit. Okay. All right. So we've got the initial 5 cards out here for you, Taurus. Sit with that as you pull clarifiers. Love to see the Fool out as the first card. Definitely a new journey ahead for you. That's exciting. Hopefully. Maybe a little intimidating, but, you know, exciting. Why is the Fool here for Taurus, Spirit? Interesting. End with the 2 of Swords and clarify with the 2 of Swords at the top. Why is the Queen of Cups here, Spirit, for Taurus? Why is the 2 of Cups here, Spirit? Taurus. Thank you, angel, spirits, and guides. Why is the King of Swords in reverse, Spirit? Why is the Two of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Two of Swords here for Taurus? Just one card, Spirit. Why is the Two of Swords here for Taurus? Okay. All right. So again, like I said, right, September is about you moving into a brand new journey, right? The Fool is the very first card. It is card 0 of the Tarot deck. And you can see, right, this individual, they're ready to go. They've got their pack. They've got their little doggy with them, right? The sun is shining. They're ready for this new adventure. But obviously you can see that there's this cliff ahead, right? And so this speaks to the naivete that is required to be in this Fool energy of starting something new that perhaps logically or to others on the outside does not make sense, but you feel this intuitive pull that there is something new, right? And it requires you to trust and to move forward without knowing everything that's going to happen, without seeing the path before you, right? That the universe is revealing one step at a time, not the full staircase, right? It's clarified by this Two of Swords. And this is, you know, this is a card of air energy, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you can see that this individual, right, they have a blindfold. So it's about trusting your inner knowing, right? And trusting that even though you may not be able to see, right, exactly how to move forward, that because you can trust your own intuitive knowing, your heart, and the direction that spirit is leading you in, that you're going to take that step forward. Now, granted, right, you are going to be protected by the boundaries that you've built up, right? By your values, by knowing what is aligned and following that intuitive guidance as you move forward on this path. And what's really going to help you in this new journey, Taurus, is this Queen of Cups energy. This queen, right, is on her throne, right? Powerful, authoritative, grounded, right? You can see that her throne is on the shore, her feet are on the ground, but she's surrounded by water, which represents our intuition and our emotions. And you can see that she is focused on her own cup. So this is my cup first, right? Filling your own cup, making sure that you are doing everything that you need to do, Taurus, in order to, you know, take care of yourself, heart, body, soul, mind, emotionally, understanding that, you know, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, trusting yourself, right? Trusting your intuition, even if you can't necessarily see it, right? And loving yourself through this process is what's going to take you to the next step. Now, it's clarified by this Page of Cups. So this could be, and I'm seeing a lot of cups here, Taurus. So, you know, it does feel like maybe this is also love related, right? That in making the choice to trust your heart and your intuition to move forward, right? And focusing on yourself, there may be an offer that's coming to you, an offer of love, something small. I don't know. Maybe it's a like, hey, can we get a coffee? Hey, do you want to, you know, go for a walk? It also could be, you know, like a deep friendship or even family related, right? But whatever this is, you trusting that you know that this is this new journey that you are going on, right? And loving yourself, prioritizing your self-care, your self-love, my cup first, is what's going to start to bring these little glimmers in. I don't know if you've heard of that, right? But the glimmers of like you're on the right path where the universe drops. And hey, right, this could also be a small offer from the universe. It doesn't just need to be about another person. However, right, the next card is the Two of Cups. And, you know, this is a card of reciprocal energy and investment between individuals. So for me, when I see the Two of Cups, a lot of times this has to do with love, but it could also speak to your union with spirit, your union with your inner self, right? You put yourself where you go. But really what I see this as you are trusting, right, this fool's journey that you know the universe is calling you to, as you're focusing on yourself, the offers are going to start to come in. Maybe there's offers from more than one person, but this Two of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups. And for me, what this is saying, Taurus, is once you make the decision to walk away from situations, whether they are friends, family, work, lovers, you making the decision to move into this new fool's journey and to walk away from the situations and the people that are no longer emotionally fulfilling is what is bringing in this Two of Cup energy, where the relationships now, Taurus, that you are starting to call into your life and manifest are going to be balanced and reciprocal. Now, it is retrograde season, as he mentioned. So King of Swords. Communication might be a challenge. Clarity might be a challenge. It may feel like things are blocked. It may feel like one step forward, two steps back, but I think that this is very normal, right? And it's clarified by the Hanged One. So the universe is asking you to take a step back, right? And to take a different perspective and to understand that oftentimes, you know, we perceive something as a delay, but it's actually divinely timed by the universe to give us a chance to prepare for what is next, a chance to consider the things that we need to let go of, a chance to better understand ourselves and our values and what we are trying to manifest as we move forward, right? Like it could feel a little bit like I said, I think the energy that I'm getting is 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, but understand that when you're making these moves internally, right, and you start to see the small glimmers, it might not be as big as you want it. Hold on to those glimmers that the universe is giving you. Hold on to those small offers. Something that's been coming to me the last several months and this year in general is that the small things are really the big things. So don't dismiss small offers. It doesn't need to be big and boisterous and loud to be something that the universe is gifting to you. It's all about changing your perspective. And I love that we have, again, right at the beginning and the end, this Two of Swords, and something Jessica from High Priestess Healing Tarot, who's one of my personal favorite readers, she mentioned about this card that I love is that this individual, right? Yes, they're blindfolded. They have their swords, so they're ready for whatever comes, but they're also protecting their heart and trusting themselves and knowing that like the universe is going to provide. But things, yes, right now, they may be unclear, and it is likely going to require you leaning more onto your intuition and trusting your heart, even when things don't necessarily seem to be what they are. Trusting that inner guidance, trusting the glimmers, right? Trusting the path forward, knowing the things that you need to walk away from, and knowing that there are certain things you're not going to know. This is a new way of being. You've never been here before, so how can you know it all, Taurus? King of Wands, right? This to me is like, as you start to trust the universe, as you start to change your perspective, as you walk away from people, places, things, ways of being that are no longer emotionally fulfilling, you are going to start to feel more into this King of Wands energy of knowing who you are, of having the passion, of having the power and the fortitude to move forward and to trust yourself and to know exactly who you are, Taurus. I do want to pull a few more cards just to go slightly deeper before we close this out. Spirit, woo! I just had like 5 million cards come out. So clearly, Spirit has additional things to say. But let's not. This is not a personal reading. So let's keep it a little bit less explosive, Spirit, please. All right. 1, 6 of Swords. Let's get another card here. Taurus. Additional messages. I love that. So You know, there might be situations where you have to stand your ground. This also could speak to, with the Seven of Wands, Taurus, you battling internally, right? Like, you know in your heart that this fool's journey is the right path forward, but because you can't see all of the steps and the path is not laid out very directly for you, you may have some internal thought patterns, lack mentality, negativity, doubts, right? Inner critics saying, who do you think you are? What do you think you're going to do? This is crazy. And, you know, like, confront those things within yourself. Confront your limiting beliefs. You are going to be moving away from the things that no longer align, that are no longer, right, emotionally fulfilling for you. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're tired of the back and forth. You're tired of fighting with yourself. And it's ultimately going to lead you to this King of Pentacles energy, Earth energy, right, Taurus? Like, being exactly who you are, being abundant, you know, having the pentacles, the luxury, the empire that you know you're capable of. As soon as you make this decision to trust where your intuition and where spirit is guiding you through the process, right? Even through the seeming delays, even through the times where it feels like you're taking 1 step forward and 4 steps back, understanding that those little steps forward, right? Those changes in perspective, right? Those learning how to appreciate the small glimmers that the universe is giving you, the trusting that it's time to move away, right? From conflict, from emotionally unfulfilling situations, from things that cause you mental conflict. That's ultimately what's going to lead you to the abundance that you deserve and you desire, Taurus. So I hope these messages resonated for you. I'm going to close this out with a card from the Mother Earth Mandala Oracle. Spirit, what final messages do you have for Taurus for September? Thank you, angel spirits and guides. What final messages do we have for Taurus? Angel spirits and guides. Okay, we got the golden spiral, number 41. Okay. The golden spiral is a very energetic symbol that has been used in many cultures to represent our infinite power of creation and the expansion of consciousness. If you think of life as a spiritual journey, imagine your path as an expanding spiral. When you think you have fully learned and mastered the important lessons, it can get frustrating to encounter the same experiences and challenges again and again. Yet it is part of the learning process, the shape of evolution. It does not mean you are back at the starting line. You are simply growing and learning to dance with the flow of life, spreading colors and light like a vibrant piece of art. Oh, you are a vibrant piece of art, Taurus. Anything that feels like a delay, anything that frustrates you, anything that feels like, I felt like I was moving forward, understand that even if it feels like a setback, it is not. It's happening for you, not to you. Change your perspective. Spirit is behind you and helping to support you through this new fool's journey. I hope these messages resonated for you, Taurus, and I will see you next time. Bye.